Hey, what's going on? How's everybody doing tonight? NBA draft tonight. I totally forgot. Space to pack the draft was tonight. But the thing I don't really know, like typically the rookies, but obviously with the COVID laden season, I don't know many of the guys that are getting drafted as far as like just anything in depth. It's crazy versus like years past. I do know that the kid that was supposed to get drafted number one went number one. But holy freaking Russell Westbrook to the Lakers is, yeah, wow. So they traded what? Kuzma, Montrezl Harrell, and Contavious Caldwell Pope, and the number 22 pick tonight to acquire Westbrook from the Wizards. Dude, super teams galore. So now you got LeBron, Anthony, and Westbrook on the same freaking team. The Mandela effect. What's the Mandela effect? Mr. Chris, how are you, sir? Good evening. Does it? Let me fix mics. Hang on real quick. Let's try that. If that's better, hopefully that's a little better. Josh Giddey from Australia. That's who OKC picked. Speaking of Westbrook, I've never heard of the Mandela effect. When a person believes that their distorted memories are, in fact, accurate recollections, they can clearly remember events that happened differently or events that never occurred at all. The bottom line is that the Mandela effect does not involve lying or deception. I'm aware of it now. Hey, I just read that off of Google. In the distorted memory, are in fact, accurate recollections. I've never heard of it, but it makes sense. Dude, that's phenomenal. That is phenomenal. Well, I hope everybody's good. I just listed helmets on the site. The frame is actually kind of closer, so I may switch over to this guy. Um, all five are still there. We're down to 15. That's it. There's only 15 left. I've played standoff in Call of Duty. Yes. Yes, they're doing double XP this weekend. It starts tonight, so I'll be playing a little tonight for sure. Trying to diamond a gun, or trying to diamond in LMGs at least. You know, when I slept with Naomi Watts last Oh, nice. All right, so framed is here. It's got four to close. What's up, Mr. Hans? 22's already on them, but we'll live fill the rest of the way after this. This is the one I started last night at the very end of the night. Um, it's eight or four to close. That's it. It's only 44 per. I've got this thing like deeply discounted just to go through, just because it's the end of the series. I always plan for it towards the end to kind of help out. I also gave away another team. Pitt's still going to hit. So just if anybody wants. But two is up there from Miami. I've given up player. I'm not giving up Pitt's players though. I refuse. It's a good one though. Seattle's Russ. Tennessee's Derrick Henry. Arizona's Kyler. Rams are Eric. A lot of freaking. A lot of differences. Dude, that sign's never been there. Ever. Ever. I played that map 100 times. That sign has never been there. Sona, I got you, Thunder. Yeah, so this would be the next group of cards that goes for ridiculous amounts of money. NBA is like the hottest. Like, man, dude, Giannis right now. Whoo, there's some big boy Giannis's up at the Nationals today. I didn't even thumb through Facebook. I know we were talking earlier. I saw Grand Slam's video. I mean, he picked up about $500,000 in cards today. Video is just ridiculous. It's like here's these 5 Kobe Bryant autos and just a couple of Jordan 885s. Just stuff I picked up. Like, man, way out of my league. I have a couple of $1,000 cards and I'm happy for them, but that's really about it. Dude, that's nuts, man. That sign was never there, ever. In that sign has never been there on that map. That's what I forget what map it's called. I know the map. Obviously, I just can't forget standoff. Yeah, I've never seen that sign there on that post. That post has been there for sure, but not the sign. That's trippy. I wonder if it's that way in ours too. We're 3 teams to close. That's it. Yeah, Pitt's posting a pretty nice one. Seattle's got Russ, Tennessee. Miami is Tua Tagovailoa. Munchausen Mandela effect syndrome. I truly believe I'm not messed up in the head. Yeah, I just don't believe there is a normal. That's kind of where I'm at. Like, there is no normal. I know, man. 1 week till. I wonder if we have it. I'm curious. I'll find out tonight. I'll play around tonight just to find out. Perry, how are you, brother? Hope all is good, man. You've been spending some time on the water this summer. It was a good day here today to do it. It was like 98 degrees. It literally not the band, but it was 98 degrees. I got stung by a wasp today. They bored a hole in my, well, I have a plastic, like, I have the stupid vinyl fence or whatever, and the top of my post on my gate, I guess it chipped. I don't know how. I might have hit it with something, or who knows. But it's chipped, and so there's a little hole out of it. And so they've made a nest inside of it. And so, yeah, I opened the gate today not knowing this, and yeah, 6 of them come flying out of me. And yeah, one nailed me on the freaking arm, little bastard. So back to work, no water this week. No water this week. Did Shift take Seattle? No, you had it first. He didn't take him. Oh, I'm just a dumbass, and I was talking to Shift while I was doing that. No, dude, I'm an idiot. So 2 of the top 7 guys that got picked in the draft are from the G League. Jonathan Kuminga. He was the number 4 recruit. He was born in the Dominican Republic of the Congo. All these guys grew up watching Kobe. Nice, man. Dude, I always wanted to own jet skis. I always thought, especially down here, it's crazy. I don't. I would love to. Teams to close framed 16 by 20. We could do this easy. We could do what we got. So we have 2 to close. So we could do 8 at 11, and everybody. And I just make it interesting. Let's just go 8 at 10 to fill. We filled any lids. I started here because we were close on it, but yes, I'll go back to helmets once we get a few in here. If we do get a few in here, I could do a mini though. I could do a cheap mini. Let's go 8 at 10. Top 4 you guys can draft. What was one, two, three? Oh, there's 4 draftable teams. I mean, like I said, you can go into the gray stuff too. There's there's what 15 left in 3, 6, 9, 10. So there's 5 that are floating through potentially. So here we go, like 10 per Top 4 draft a team, bottom 4 take a random. Maybe, possibly. I'll leave it up here for a minute though, just in the meantime. Let me build a SKU real quick. Yeah, so these will be the basketball cards we'll be chasing. So the whole, I was reading about the whole LaMelo Ball thing today. I didn't even realize. So I guess with LaMelo, he had a contract with Panini for his college stuff, but not for pro. And so of course, if you do baseball breaks or basketball breaks, excuse me, and you get in, everything you pull for him is a redemption. So from what I hear, I guess he's not going to sign a contract with Panini, and so now Panini's on the hook for all these redemptions that are out for cards that they can't evidently get. They got to figure something out. It's going to be interesting. So keep an eye on it, guys. It'll be interesting. I hate the whole Panini redemption BS, anyways, but that's a whole nother conversation for another day. But I can't stand redemptions. It's ridiculous. If the card's in the set, you should have it. Like the end. Darren took Philly. Darren quietly in the back with the Eagles. Yeah, there's a helmet up on the website though, Chris. There's one sitting up there, just kind of doing its thing. All right, I'll do last call before mini unless anybody wants a team. I'll go what? We'll go 10. Yeah, 10 per on this on the mini. So yeah, only 10. 8 total. Everybody gets a team, so nobody's left in the cold. But top 4 of you can draft a team, and the bottom 4 of you take a team on random. Like I said, there's 5 floating through. There's realistically 3 floating through all the grade. This series is as low as we are. We're wide open. We're almost half the teams available, so still available even with 15. Thunder went Pittsburgh. Thunder, I got you. Oh, that's lid. You're bad. Okay, cool. No worries. Cool. That helps me out because I just built that whole mini sheet. So thanks. Franz Wagner. Hey, from Michigan. That's cool. Look at mommy. Mommy's cute. Lions on the, yeah, absolutely. I got you. Let me go pull them off real quick. Thunder, you'll pay these. So Chris, I know you won't. So here, hang on. Let me go take them out real quick. 1 second. Done. Yeah, they're taken out. All right, cool. Yeah, we'll come back to helmet in a minute. Like I said, I came on early. I think I had 9 p.m. was my time, so um, so I came on a little early. So here, let's go last call before mini, and then we'll do mini to close. Yeah, so yeah, even a little cheaper. I just did this tennis spot. It's on the website. The mini's already up there, so if anybody'd like in this, it's 8. Yeah, 8 spots at 10. Like I said, last top 4 draft, bottom 4 take a rando team. So you guys can draft it order. There's 4 teams I've given up there. Again, the Miami's got 2 as a headliner, but the Rams I told you was Eric. I'm not telling you who's Pitt, and Tennessee. And I've given most of them away. There's one I haven't said yet. It's a pretty solid one. So Franz Wagner. Yeah, Luke Walton, his Lakers afterlife. I, mean, I still can't believe they traded for Westbrook. Dude, LeBron's all about big threes. Like I just, man, I'll debate till the cows come home. You can't compare him to Jordan, dude. Jordan and Kobe both, man, killer instinct, killer freaking instinct. Oh, Hans took Steelers in full size. Damn it, he did. Sure enough, Thunder. Before you got to him, he took them. He did. I'm sorry, buddy. I just saw the email. I'm sorry, man. Yeah, I do see him there though. All right, Chris. Yeah, I got you. I got you. Like I said, we'll take a minute to fill. It's early, so just be patient, please. I will never forgive either of you. I got you. Oh, yeah, you're solid, brother. Buffalo for helmet, I will. Yeah, Buffalo is solid. Yeah, Buffalo's good. Mr. Schiff, Dustin, what's going on, brother? How are you? Grand Slam. Chrome X Fractor. Dude, this is freaking nuts. Chrome X Factor LeBron James Mint 9, $35,000. Phew. Somebody pulled the shield. Somebody just pulled. Well, they just posted 8 minutes ago. The Justin Herbert, Mitch's box breaks pulled the Herbert flawless. Yep. NFL 101 shield. Yeah, dude, he's got a 52 tops complete set. Yes, the flash numbers are very, very. Yeah, if you've got pre buys on flash, if you don't and you really want one, yeah, you better get them. They were. It's going to be a super super tight release on Riddell Flash. It looks like. And yeah, you were right, Chris. I went and read about it today. So yeah, evidently a factory. Yeah, like mid production. Well, pre production basically burned down, and so that's why. Where's Minnie? Minnie's up here hanging. Anybody wanting this thing? It's like $10 a team. That's it. There's still four headliners up there. This is for framed. We're two away from closing it. The mini will close the main out. Yeah, but it's only 10 per. Pulled a messy two or three. That's worth a couple bucks, dude. I found some. So Mia had some old Panini stickers from 16 FIFA. And for you soccer guys, so Kevin De Bruyne for Germany, his rookies in that sticker set, I guess, and I have three of them. They're worth like $40 a piece as a sticker. Makes no sense. The Messies are worth like 10. I was literally gonna like throw these in a donation bin, and I went through and pulled them out. So now I think I'm going to send the two De Bruynes to get graded. Um, the Messies aren't gradable. They're all flattening right now because they had that natural curve in the boxes. Yeah, I didn't realize those things were even worth like anything. And yeah, dude, it's crazy what some of this stuff's worth these days. Hobby's nuts. At some point, the junk air is going to catch up, and it's all going to falter and fall. We'll get there, but it's not there yet. That's great freaking pull, dude. Griffey's a tough pull in any set. I see him around here and there on Raz. I have two. I mean, I have a booklet, and then I have the one from Archives. It's like the one time for a break, nobody took Seattle, nobody wanted the Mariners. And we used to do like, we would always do like a box of archives with all of our baseball memorabilia. And that was the redemption. And it came back, and it didn't tell you the number on the redemption. It was just a redemption for King Griffey Jr. And I got it back, and it's a Topps Gold to 2. Cards beat the shit, but it's still a Topps Gold to 2. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 7, 8 to close the mini. Again, this will close the main. Six, 7, 8 to close mini. Yeah, we'll hang out for a bit tonight. Took a couple shots earlier, so just to take a long edge off from a long week. Thank God tomorrow's Friday. So is Davian Mitchell related to Donovan Mitchell in any way, or since they're comparing these two? Yeah, Kate Cunningham's number 1 pick, right? Yeah. Everybody says he's the most complete draft pick that they've seen in a minute as far as a complete all-around player. We'll see next year, but I'll be curious. This kid's 22 years old. He's one of the oldest. One of the oldest picks in recent history. Isn't that crazy? 22 years old is old for the NBA now. Like, most of these kids come out like 18, 19. You know, the one and done. The 4-year student is rare in the NBA nowadays. Oh, Reese. Reese is just good at drafts. Yeah, we get football. Pete Fish is right. We get preseason football here in a week or two. I'm gonna sit. I started today to mess around with the league, just looking at points and trying to just refresh myself with it. For those of you guys that were in the league last year, I'll send you guys all invites again. Well, I'll text you individually. We're gonna roll 100 a team. Is what we're gonna do for I think 10 or 12. We did 12 last year. It's 2 quarterback league. We do play defense. For those that don't want back in, no worries. I'm good with that. I'll probably set up a free league as well. I didn't do one last year, but I probably will this year just for funsies. Based on the same preface, again, all defense. We'll play 2 quarterbacks. We do 12 teams. That's 24 quarterbacks being used. You figure 8 on bye at any given time. So people still be able to find bye quarterbacks and whatnot. We'll see. I'm debating on the 2. If we do 12 teams, I'll probably go to 1. But if we do 10 teams, it'll be 2. I'm gonna figure out the prize pool based on 1 through 4. I want to try and do the playoffs where we go, 1 to 8, 2 to 7, 3 to 6, 4 to 5, like it should be. We'll figure it out. I got a lot of work to do on it, but we typically draft. If you haven't done well, and you guys that'll be, I'll invite all you guys first. But yeah, we'll do the same thing we did last year. Season starts on a Thursday. We'll probably draft like that Tuesday or Monday, something like that. I usually wait till right before. Hey, Zaire went to the Pelicans. That's cool. He's like one of the few players I do know out of this class. Zaire Williams from Stanford. That'd be a fun toy to play with Zion. I'm rooting for Zion hard. But yeah, we'll do the draft a couple of days before, just that way anybody, if we have preseason injuries and stuff. I hate when guys draft early and then you lose a guy with a torn ACL or something like that, in the final preseason game or whatever. And so we'll avoid all that. Try to avoid all that. Maybe possibly anybody want to do a mini. There's still like 7 of them up there. Chris, I appreciate you, man. Yeah, so I'm looking at like his numbers are 10, 6, and 2. Like, that's not great averages for a guy that's in the top 10 in the draft. That's crazy. He's got like a Jimmy Butler-esque style of play to him, it looks like, just from watching these highlights. Oh, and then they're going to trade him to Memphis. Oh, okay. So he won't even stay in New Orleans. Never mind, ship. Yeah, I may end up having to. Who knows? That's all. If we don't break anything, that's all good. I'm good with whatever, man. I think everybody got notifications. Maybe, possibly. Yeah, just bought a. They bought a Babe Ruth cut auto earlier today. Man, Jesus. Yeah, Nationals are doing magical things. There's some cards there for sure. Heck yeah. Oh, you're good, buddy. Like I said, we hanging tonight. We hanging. Anybody drinking tonight? Should take a sip or two. It's a Thursday night. Yeah, I think freaking I think Slovenia's winning the gold. Oh, that Herbert came from Grand Slam. Damn. Yeah, there's some crazy cards up there, up in Chicago this weekend. You know the big ones today, but yeah, that Herbert pop is huge. So flawless prices just dropped today a little bit. The 76ers offered Ben Simmons to the Warriors in exchange for former first overall pick Andrew Wiggins, second overall 2020 second overall pick James Wiseman, and four first rounders, including the 7 and 14 picks from this draft. Golden State rejected immediately. Damn. Yeah, imagine him with Curry. Wow. Yeah, he picked up some shit today for sure. We good? Maybe, maybe not. I'll hang for a few. Was it 9:08? I'll hang till like 9:30. If we haven't filled anything, we'll call it a night and come back on a Friday. We'll drink tomorrow night. Friday night we can drink a little bit. Yeah, Elite Pro Set stuff looks sick. It does look. I tell you, I wish it would. I wish values would turn. They won't. They unfortunately never. They never will. But I think Leaf is so undervalued. I always have. It's the same way like Panini doing baseball. I mean, it's the same preface. And Panini baseball still sells for decent. Now, not anywhere near the realm of tops because you've got major league jerseys, but Panini just makes they're just generic jerseys on the cards. They do photoshopping or whatever they have to do. Usually photoshopping to make it work. But it's crazy. Maybe. Maybe. Yes, I'll leave it hang for a bit, and if not, we'll leave it be. We'll come back tomorrow. No worries. Catch the rest of this draft. Yeah, he was slated to go. I think the Hornets got a good pick on him. Kid from UConn. I've seen him play. He's decent. Yeah, everybody from last night, you guys all shipped. Um, Frame photos. I have tracking for three of you that should pick up tomorrow. Evidently, they got damaged between going from the framer to ultimate. I don't know how this happened, but I called my dude. He never called me back, but he emailed me at least and told me that. Um, so Schiff, you are on your way. Dude, I hope so. Dude, I miss Top so much. Five stars, Supreme, Triple Threads. Like those sets were some of the greatest sets. And if you look now at like the higher dollar cards from the tens and nine, eight, seven, like okay, so Supreme was what? Supreme started in 2010, ran through 15. Triple Threads was 05 through everything ended in 15. Definitive was the last, or not definitive. Yeah, I'm sorry. Topps Diamond was the last set they released, and they gave a big middle finger to the hobby when they did it because there was no. If you go look at Diamond, there's no Patriots in Diamond. How you gonna have a set and not put Tom Brady in it? Like it was the biggest middle finger to the hobby. I didn't like it because there's no Vikings in the set either. They were two. There was four teams. New Orleans wasn't repped in it, and there's another team that wasn't. I want to say it was the Jets or somebody like that. It was somebody, four teams that definitely should be repped in a series, and they weren't. Like Tops was pissed, and I get it, man. Dude, I miss five star so much. I used to love five star, all 130 point. Every card was on card auto, veterans, rookies, the whole nine. Five star was such an undervalued set, and you would compare it like back then. You had National Treasures popped in what 10 was the first year in Nat, or 11. You had playoff National Treasures before that, which was just Panini Playoff, which was an upper tier set, but it was based off of a junk set, you know. But like we were talking today, like the cards have just changed so much. Where like score used to be junk, and now everybody scores is it's sought after way more than it used to be. Prism's never been junk, but it's always been like you could get like the auto. It's like Bowman Chrome where you get a hobby box and pop six autos, and you get lucky, get a hot box, you hit seven. But and like those sets used to be, not worth anything, and now it's all about the prisms, All about parallels. Just the I bitch about it every night, but yeah, just the way that it's going. What's up, Mister Todd? We're just sitting here chilling, man. I dropped a mini to close this thing in the main because there was two teams left. Unless you want one of yours, the mini's kind of not gone anywhere, so it's up there. But you know, I got you Sturgis on Buffalo. Good looking, man. So try and film it and fill a helmet after this, but it's a Thursday night. Everybody's probably just relaxing to get through to Friday. But if you'd like a team in this, Todd, you're more than welcome. You did ship today. Yeah, what were my three? Hang on, I can tell you guys. Back to my text earlier. Reggie Wayne, Natrone Means, and J.J. Watt had scratches on the frames, and shipping had them sent back to the framer to get them redone. They will all go out today. They didn't want to send them out damaged. That doesn't help me with Aaron Rodgers, and there's another big I'm trying to find too. That yeah, I'm still trying to figure those out. So hopefully by tomorrow I'll have clarification on all of them. Take four in mini. Oh, Todd, you're awesome. 2468. I gave you the even. So 1, 3, and 7 to close. That's it. 1 mini, 3, 7 to close. Yeah, just 3 and 7. That's it. And there's a skew. I think there's a skew on the site. There should be. I hope so. Yeah, it's up there. Mini number 61. It's up there. Oh, I'm sure it's fine. I just don't know what the hell happened. Yeah, Merino and Favre. Those are my two bigs. Yeah. It's been a nightmare just trying to get these things out. And it sucks because I have no control over it at all, other than just writing emails and picking up the phone and dialing to which she doesn't answer when I call anyway. So, yeah. So I hate it. I like when I have everything here and it's, if something happens, it's, I like being vanilla ice. If there's a problem, I'll solve it. Like, it works out. That way, at least I'll take full accountability when I have full control. Thunder, I got you, Minnie. Thanks, buddy. Yeah, it probably is. Oh, yawning profusely. It's been long. It's been a long week. Ready for tomorrow. Ready to get to Friday. Yeah, I hope it's Favre. I don't know what's what. And the thing is, like, used to be, I could see the weights on the packages, and I can tell by weight, obviously, what they are with frames. I don't get any of that anymore. It sucks. San Antonio full rebuild at this point. They took a kid with the last name Primo. Roll Tide. Even Alabama players getting picked in the first round. Even in the NBA draft. I see 3 and 7 to close. Maybe, maybe. Todd, you're awesome. I appreciate you, bro. And again, yeah, top four drafted team. I threw up Pitt as an extra team, by the way. So yeah, now you've got four again. Um, Tennessee is Mr. Derrick Henry. I'm not telling who Pitt is. Miami's still Tua. The Rams, Eric Dickerson. And like I said, a lot of stuff still sit. Well, there's I think 3 or 4 still sitting in the tan. We're at the end of the series. I'm just trying to avoid doing the doing random. We'll probably switch to draft after this. That's what I'll be doing tomorrow. Oh, I know what you got, Todd. You're good, brother. No worries. The Hornets. I'll never forget that when the Hornets traded Kobe. Jared West was like, "Yeah, we'll take him in a heartbeat." It's a Kerry Kittles. That's right from UConn. Well, I got to watch women's, and Mia plays volleyball, so I'm partial. But I ended up watching the women's volleyball team today. They played against Turkey. Great freaking match. They won in 5 sets, but they were up 2 and then they lost 2 quick, and they came back. It was a gut wrencher for the final set, but they only played a 15 in the final. It goes to 5. They pulled it out. It was like 15-11 was the final, but they pulled it out. Oh, Chris, you're awesome. I got you, and we are spot 3 to close. Again, this closes the main. Again, everybody pulls a team in this. Yeah, everybody. You get a team, and you get a team. Yeah, everybody gets a team in this. Again, top 4 can draft, bottom 4 taking rando. Well, Rachel's still employed by ESPN. That's good to see. I tell you, Maria Taylor, she quit quick and man got picked up by NBC like immediately, and she's already in Tokyo at the Olympics. They got huge plans for her. I like Maria, but I always liked her. She wasn't bad. But I like Rachel more. I've always liked Rachel Nichols, and I feel like she's been on ESPN for like 20 years. And if you watch her, she never blinks. Never blinks. Oh, Chris, you're a gentleman and a scholar. Dunsky's. Well, unless you want to give it to Schiff. Yeah, 84. Hakeem, Jordan, Barkley, and Stockton. Yeah, that's a tough draft to beat. Stockton was the 16th pick. Chris, you're awesome. I appreciate you. I got you for both. It's his. All right. Chris Duarte from Oregon. All right, pick one will do. All right, so again, top 4 of you take a team random, or take a team by draft. Bottom 4 by random. Here we go. All right, so 6 times we're going. It's Thunder through Tide. Let me scooch that over. Give her a little scooch. Here we go. Thunder through Tide. And here we go. Good luck, everybody. 3, 4, 5. Final round. Good luck. Let's go with Todd, Chris, Todd, and Chris. All right, so Todd, number 1, Chris, number 2, Todd, number 3, Chris, number 4. All right, cool. And then Chris, Todd, and Thunder Junk. You guys are my 4 that go into new random here, along with this list. I think I got this right. Am I right? So you are 3. You guys go 3. Yeah. Yeah. We copy this. Yeah. No. 6. I'm confused. Hang on. Why am I so confused? Alright, so if this levels this out, you guys still pick 4 and get 4. It's fine. I gotta figure the random part out. So Todd's going Rams, obviously. Alright, got you there. Two, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, 12, 18, 22, and then, yeah, we should be good. So, yeah, you guys get 3, and then, yeah, I got this right. Okay, cool. Yeah, it should be 22, and by the time y'all pick, we'll be at 10, so that's right. Cool. All right, Chris going Pitt. Todd's going Miami. Let me text Fandom and JB real quick, and then we'll do the random real fast. Okay. And then let me expand them real fast, and we are good to go. There's Mike. There's Mike. All right, cool. And Chris going Tennessee. All right, good deal. All right, and Phantom and JB, I just text. I'll catch them in a few. That should be 10. 3, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. All right, I'm good. Cool. Thank y'all for filling one. Man, much appreciated. Much appreciated. All right. So again, the final 4 from the random. Nathan threw Thunder Junk right there. Todd Sandwich in the middle. And then the old list before, Thunder through Nathan, and we got the same list 3 times. So that gives us our 22 that we need to fill. Picture 1. We'll roll some dice. Let's go 5 times OG style. And I'll type you guys in. We'll trade for like a minute or 2. And then, yeah, let's crack it. Final round. Here we go. J.B. Bryant. Uncle Todd with Chicago. Nice. Fandom. Other random gave you Cleveland. Brian Fandom. Brian Fandom. JB. Houston in the 10. I got 22 at 11. JB Thunder. Nathan. Oh, Brian 22. Thunder. Twice. Nathan. Brian. Thunder random. Got you Philly. Very nice. 21 is Chris and 22 is Chris off the random with Washington at the end. And there we are. Timestamp code DDUX or DDUMXB. I'm sorry. And there's a full screen list. You guys go take a few, do some trade, and do what you do. This kid literally checks all the boxes. Todd quickly said, "Lock me." I got you. Done. Chicago, Cleveland. Played for Montverde Academy. Kid's got a good average, like 17 a game. Got a 52% field goal shooter. About 40% from three. That's solid. That's solid numbers. 22, what's going on, man? Steiner, how you doing? Yeah, Herbert freaking Shield hit today out of net. Or out of flawless, I mean. Tua got pulled a while back. So that's the two big ones. Jalen Hurts is probably the last one. If it hasn't been pulled already. I love how they say they have a thing at the bottom of the screen. Third starter compliment Beal and Westbrook, and they just traded Westbrook to the Lakers. Yeah, ma'am. Yeah, I went live earlier than I was supposed to tonight. And yeah, this first one we just hanging out, just watching the draft. Took a couple shots of Crown earlier. Can't get crazy. Still got to work in the morning. We'll have a little fun tomorrow night though. See if we can catch it. We still need a Stabler. We still need a Niner to pop at some point. Yeah, Niners, Carolina, Arizona, all sitting hitless. We'll see one of them hit at some point. San Francisco, especially, they have obviously there's more than one Niner in the series, so kind of crazy they haven't hit yet. They're the one loner team just hanging out. That's cool. That kid that passed away from Kentucky. They've done that a few times for players that have passed in off seasons and whatever. They still give them the NBA selects them as a draftee. That's pretty sweet. All right, we'll deadline this thing. Yeah, he was a kid that got shot, right? Like a drive-by shooting. It was like stray bullet or something like that. Oh, it was a car accident. Never mind. Car accident with him. Ran a red light going at a very high rate of speed. Collided with another vehicle that was preparing to make a left-handed turn. Struck the vehicle, hit a street light pole, and ultimately hit a block wall. That sucked. Yeah, that's cool. That's cool. They honor him like that. Hey, JB, I got you. It's Phantom, I got you guys, both y'all. Thanks, fellas. I appreciate y'all if y'all hung in there. I don't have to chat up on the screen. But thank you guys. Are we greening? Let's just green it. Let's green and we'll break something tonight. We'll get one out. We'll break a frame. Let's do a frame. We've only got 15 left. There's some just a few numbers left. We start with 2. We end on 74. A few in between. We got 39, 42, 55, 58, 60, 61, and 74. I'll get a few left. Let's hope we just get one of the good ones. All right, 7 times we're going. And we'll take the top one, whatever it is. All right, final round. Here we go. Good luck, everybody. Let's go to the end. 74. Made some good ones last night. Let's see if we can do some damage tonight. At least get a big one out, headliner or something. It's the very last one. It's 74. All right, so there you go. Right there, clear as day. My focus is working tonight. There's the back all sealed up. Again, it's see-through, so do it the same way we've been doing it the whole series. All right, good luck, everybody. You guys can see. Yeah, you guys are good. Okay. Where thought leads. Color pattern's interesting. Good luck. Hey! I said they were going to hit at some point. It's about damn time. I love the photo. Old school photo. Beckett inserted. I can read this one clear as day. U31257. I sourced that guy. It's going home. Mr. Fandom Sports Buffalo. Mike, I hope you're here, but if you're not, you're watching this in replay. It's a hell of an auto. So the thing with Jim Kelly is it's always Jay Kelly, and that's it. He actually kind of wrote out Jim. He didn't dot, but he kind of wrote it out. I was intrigued by the SIG that made me get it. You talk about just fitting in a frame. Dude, it just fit. Literally just fit. I sourced that one. That's old school photo, old school SIG, and a great player, man. I love Jim Kelly. That's awesome, dude. Nice hit for Buffalo. Mr. Fandom, that's going home. I'm trying to get you a Bill All Series. There you are, man. Finally, I got you one. That's a good one to hide. I should have put him in a big frame. Hindsight, I wish I would have, but I did OJ instead. I did old Juice. But he definitely warrants it for sure. Fandom, nice one, sir. Nice one, brother. Congratulations, my friend. Yes, I go for good ink, man. I'm all about ink. It's really what it comes down to. I try to, whenever I'm searching especially, I've tossed away some cool ones because the ink sucked. I hate doing it sometimes too because there's some badass pictures I've come across about, man, but oh, Buffalo. Hey, I went home. There you go, man. That takes. I didn't give them as a headliner. I just said they'd be a good team to pick. So I think our headliner page stays the same. I swear that freaking banner keeps coming down. Ugh, driving me nuts. Old Jim. Old fandom. Got you, sir. With a font we can read. Here we go. Buffalo finally hitting 3 teams still unhit. Oh, by the way, trade page is. What's your trade page? There it is. Yeah, I have a few for some of you guys that are available for trade. If anybody's interested, hit the respectful owners up. They are listed as such there on the page. The first thing I found was flex tape doesn't stick to, and that's my door. I have a banner hanging up, a Bud Light banner hanging up, and it keeps falling. The Singletary with 5 scripts. Sturgis is that guy has that guy up for trade. Miles Sanders has our Aaron Trimmer has the Miles Sanders. Ryan Tannehill, Fandom's got that up for Tennessee. That's a sweet pick too. He's gonna have a killer year too. It seems. I think Derrick Henry will come. Derrick Henry's gonna be just as good as he was last. I don't see him falling off. I really don't. Fouts for San Diego. Todd's got that. Sadler has the Aaron Rodgers. I haven't seen Doc in here last couple of days. I've messaged him, make sure he's doing okay. Um, the Urlacher Shifts got that. And then, yeah, the Tiki Barber extra large. Steiner, I know you said send it to you, but it's still up there. I haven't seen tracking on it yet, so it's still up there for the time being until I mail if anybody's interested. But those are all up there hanging out. They're doing their thing. We started helmet early. If anybody's interested in helmet, um, we hit Ricky, Chad, and Eddie George last night. There's 3 nice ones we popped last night. But the headliner page stayed the same. It's there. Um, Everything up there is available. The Diggs for Buffalo, F7 Authentic Hydro. DK Metcalf Shut F7 Hydro. Um, of course, Barry. You've got Dawkins for Philly. The Bo Jackson. There's a couple bows in here. I loaded this one up with somebody, like I said, a couple of these you're going to see multiples of. That Kittle for San Fran's pretty sick. There's some nice helmets up there, but yeah, I started this one early. If anybody's interested, there's 11 teams to close. We may not fill it. Kind of, if not, we'll hold it for tomorrow. But I'll stick it up there real quick. If anybody would like, good frame to come out tonight, though, man. Nice on Jim Kelly. I'll take it. I will take Jim Kelly all day. LV, I got you. I used to like Kendrick Perkins. I still kind of do, but man, just sometimes he gets on these tangents that I don't know. That mentality. Hey, Haley's home. So Kemba Walker goes to Oklahoma City. Didn't Kemba used to play for OKC like back in the day? I thought he did. I know. I obviously know him for Boston. No, maybe no. I'm thinking of. No, he's always been. Dude, he's already been updated on Wikipedia. That's a riot, dude. They changed. They already updated his team. Colors the whole nine. He was with Charlotte first. That's right. Not Oklahoma City. That's right. I remember 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, we're 10 to close. We're a long way out. Yeah, John Wall hadn't just faded. Went to Washington. They never utilized him right. They gave him Bradley Beal. Injuries just crushed him. That was the huge issue with him. Chris, I got you. Yeah, it's always been injuries with John Wall. Give up. I'm done. But the third time you guys keep hearing the background, it keeps falling. I'm gonna try and take it one more time, and then I'm gonna give up. Because by then it's gonna be so creased. I don't have to. Go over the door and see if that works. Try one more time. Everybody's quiet now. What's everybody doing tonight? I know that not everybody's watching the draft. There's no way. What else do we have on tonight? Let's say Usman and Masvidal's on ESPN2. I saw the Olympics earlier. That's the only reason I'm not watching. Yeah, volleyball match was good. Swimming was good. Katie and Katie, 1 and 2, going into the finals of the 800 tomorrow. We'll see how that goes. Heck yeah. Nobody want to do lead. Where we at them? Let's see. They're playing the full fight, 8 to 11. Shevchenko's fighting right now. Yeah, Shevchenko and Andrade, excuse me, fighting next. Prism UFC's been. I've watched a few breaks of that. That's been a fun set to watch. I do like Prism UFC. They go for a good chunk too. framed 8x10 of AP, $199. Yeah, right. Not even autographed. It's just a framed 8x10. It's literally just a framed 8x10 for $200. No signature. Yeah, no sig. Wow. Yeah, they ain't happening. Good luck. Dude, I heard about that. So yeah, evidently, yeah, there's a bunch of shows that they're gonna run $20. Thank God, man. Dude, have you been buying tickets for concerts? Dude, they're atrocious. I get it. Man, they're expensive this time around. I know they gotta make up cash, I understand, but wow. One of my favorites to see is 311 Live. I love 311 Live. Dude, you're not lying. That's awesome. Chris, the story of my life. There it is. No shows near you. Feel like a road trip. Wow. All right, let's see what we can come up with. Um, say PNC. Yep. You got Lil Baby with Lil Durk. Load more. Go see Pitbull. Oh, Pitbull. Yeah, no 311 for me. Crap, dude. Kings of Leon. I'm good. Alanis Morissette with special guest. I'd go see Garbage before I go see Alanis Morissette. I love Garbage back in the day. Shirley Manson. Whew. Yeah, I had a thing for Shirley back in the day. That's awesome. I just wish they were close to me. JB, what's up, brother? How are you? Well, hi there. I'm my little girl. How are you? I'm good. How was work? 110.
1:30.
I'm close, kind of.
I made $30 from 12 till 4.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Mr. Kid! Good evening, sir. How are you?
But then I killed it. So.
Then you killed it, so you're dead.
Yes.
Heck yeah. That was a grown up burp right there.
Thank you.
Your shirt's got lots of bleaching stuff on it from cleaning.
Yes.
Nice.
Mm.
Heck yeah. What are you doing tonight? You want to play Wii with Mia?
No, we're watching Netflix.
Are you watching Netflix?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, All America, or
Banks.
are you watching Outer Banks tonight?
Mm-hmm. We have to prepare for season 2.
She's been preparing all day.
I know.
Does it release
does.
tonight at midnight or
Yes,
at 3 a.m. or whatever? Or?
I think it's 3, but yes.
Oh boy.
Oh boy.
You have fun with that.
Thank you.
Heck yeah.
I'm have fun with this.
Yeah, loads. I got stung by a wasp today.
Oh, fun. Where?
Yeah, next to the fence because evidently they live in our fence.
They live in our fence?
There's a hole in the plastic fence of the gate.
Ooh.
I opened. Stick flew out.
Good time.
I threw my hands up in the air and waved, and then one landed on my arm and stung me within a matter of like half a second.
Ouch.
And then I went like Fernando Tatis Jr. just started swinging, and I knocked like 3 of them out of the yard.
Hmm.
Yeah,
Nice.
yeah, retribution.
Hmm.
Yeah, I'm glad you had a good day.
Mm. Yeah.
Aw, I get a little hug. Oh, like half a hug. Uh oh, Shiv sent me something.
Nothing. Never change features.
Nice, dude. You too, sweetie. I'll see you soon. I'll come say hi later. Oh, she's done. She's gonna chill. I'll feed. If mom's asking, tell them I'll feed them later. I have their bowls up here, so yeah, I'll feed them later. Cool. Oh heck yeah, Mike saw. Dude, that's funny. Any chance Fitz is hiding? Fitz isn't hiding. I know that. I wish. I blew my Fitz wad in the first two with the F7 Chrome Authentic and the oh god that flex was whew, the flex. You have 7 different versions of that. That's funny. That's so you though, Justin. Chris, Brian, I got y'all. Thanks, fellas. And we're 7 to close. Like I said, we may feel. I mean, I'm hanging for a bit. I'll hang for a little all night. Long day tomorrow, but it is the end day, so I'm always thankful when it's the end day. And yeah, breaking all weekend, breaking tomorrow night and Saturday. Sunday's up in the air, but we probably will. Wendy's mom's 70th birthday is Sunday, so we're doing a big shindig for her and kind of hanging out here and swimming. And she's got like family flying in that she has no clue about yet, so it's gonna be interesting. Yeah, but We'll be here all weekend throughout the nights. And yeah, if you guys are close, man, if you guys are close to Chicago and you can get a shot to go catch the Nationals this weekend, yeah, go check. I tell you, it's we'll do. I'm gonna do it next year. It's looking. I said this year, but the whole COVID thing, and then of course I was putting Haley in the school, kind of put a wrench in that. But I think next year we're definitely doing it. I'd love to. I've always wanted to go, just to go and just see what's there. That's awesome. Oh, evil Fett. Yeah, there's some expensive shit there, man. Like way out with stuff way out of my league. I'd be going looking for like mosaic prisms. You got any like base AP rookies that are gradable? Like that's what I'd be looking for. I see that kid yesterday is like, yeah, next the booth next to me has the Mahomes for 4.5 million, and then 30 minutes later he sends video of them selling the Mahomes for 4.5 million right there on spot. Guy walked away with the card. I just hope it goes better than Dallas. Like the Dallas card show, which was like 2 weeks ago, there was a lot of theft. There's been 4 or 5 different incidents that have been like reported in groups. Big dollar cards getting taken, and it sucks. You hate to see that. So I'm hoping for their sake that everything goes much better this weekend. Of course, these guys that place gets nuts. You have to lock everything up at Nationals. It's tough though because man, tables there are like $1,300 a shot for one table. Freaking 8 foot table, 13 bills, which isn't bad if you really consider you got the show is what 5 days. But I can't wait. Yeah, we'll have to organize it where we all kind of maybe, if you guys can, I would love to see any of y'all there. Yes, I think next year is Atlantic City, so I know a lot of you guys are up in the Northeast. It might be a little easier to get to, but I think it'd be a fun time. Like I said, I just love to see. I always love going, not even to buy stuff because it's very rare I can afford some of the cards that are at some of these things, but or just would even put out that kind of money for a card. But there are, man. I tell you, I've seen some wicked shit. And just like I grew up collecting cards, like old baseball stuff, like seeing 48 freaking Jackies and 52 Mantles, and you know, 60. What was it, 69 Johnny Bench, one bench 69. Like those cards are just, to see them in high graded form is just so cool to me. Like I always pause and just take a peek and admire. Like some of the, just man, imagine like, you know, it's the thing like that survived bike spokes and shoe boxes and book bags, and all these cards survive it, to grade high, and now they're 50, 60 years old. Some of these cards are, you figure 1960 tops. 2020 was 60 years old, so those 52 males are creeping up on 70. They'll be 70 next year. It's nuts to see cards like that in great condition. Dude, I want to. Well, I mean, shit, you were there with us in Chantilly. We had a freaking blast, man. It's a fun time. And that show's nothing. It's a baby show. It's a nice size one, don't get me wrong. There's a lot of freaking booths, but it's nicer size, but it's definitely, it ain't the Nationals. Nationals got what, like 800 booths? I've heard it takes 2 full days to go through it. They said the line for Beckett card grade, because they do PSA and Beckett both do on spot card grading there, but you pay through the nose for it. They said the spot for grading, the line for grading at Beckett was 4 aisles long. You got to understand, like an aisle is literally like an eighth of a mile. Like the line was just forever long. It would be cool to grade in on spot. Like a lot of times they'll do at any show, they'll do just the where they put they put it in a card saver and put the gold sticker over top and write what it is, just like a quick grade. They won't slab on spot. But the Nationals is one of the only places, if I'm not mistaken, where they actually do the full thing there. They bring everything in and they do it all right there. Anthony, what would you trade for Fitz? Which means Thunder's got one. Yeah, he was one dude. He did that signing, and he was around for quite a little bit. We had him for a good 3 or 4 month period. You could find him pretty regularly. Now he's dried up again. He's hard to catch, just because they all kind of end up. Dude, I would too. I want to do the VI. I would do the. Alex and I were talking about it earlier. I would do the VIP just to get the card packs and stuff. If you get into breaks, you do Topps Transcendent, so they give away in Transcendent. In each box of Transcendent, there's an invitation to a party that Topps hosts at the Nationals. If you buy a box, you get one of the invitations. If you're in a break, typically they'll random off the invitation that's in the box, but there's always one in every one. That's pretty cool. I've seen some guys pull some wicked shit out of some of those packs, the little giveaway packs. But it wasn't bad. We were talking about, Alex went and looked it up. He said it was like $130, I think, this year for VIP for all 5 days. It'd be cool to, as a card lover, I'd love to go through and see. There I could probably find a few Petersons. That's the whole thing. I'd bring some. By then I'll have, hopefully by next year, I'll have all my stuff graded, and I could take some decent stuff with. I mean, you bring a couple $100 cards, and they just, it's. I mean, still people buy them and sell them there, obviously, but Petersons are expensive when you get in them rookie years that are low number. They start getting up there a little bit. It's crazy though. He's still not as bad as Moss or Chris Carter. Chris Carter's, him and Tarkenton. I've always had good luck with finding pretty inexpensive, especially Tarkenton. And he's so underappreciated, card value wise. It's rare I pay more than like 40 or 50 bucks for a Tark auto. Shoot, that last show I had, I bought it. I bought 1 to 2 for 60, and then got the 1 of 2 off of eBay for 100. So I had 160, and I own both of them. Yeah, the signing list is ridiculous. There's no way I would do it because, so again, like with I got lucky this time and actually got to bring all my stuff in. I should have taken a picture. I had 10 Riddell boxes just sitting in the middle of the signing room. It was phenomenal. People looking at me like I was crazy. So great. There, I couldn't do that. You can't go back and forth to the car. So if I was gonna get something done beyond like something for one of you, I wouldn't do anything for a series. It would be more PC or something for one of you guys. I would do. Yeah, their list. They're always tip top on a signing list though. Dude, that's crazy as hell, man. I'm looking at those pictures shit you sent me of this thing. Retro X 2013. Thrills, chills, hours of exciting playtime. Wow. That's great, man. Dude, some of the weird shit you find cracks me up. Oh, by the way, I got you, Dustin. You're good. You're good. Um, we done. We may be done. We're seven to close. That's okay. We are. No worries. I'll leave. I'll switch it around on the site. I have this. I think I have this up there as pick teams right now. I forget, but I'll switch it around to yeah, San Francisco, Seattle, Miami, the Rams, shit, Green Bay, Dallas. Green Bay's got Devontae. They traded for Randall Cobb yesterday. They gave up nothing for Cobb. I got to sit down and watch it. If you guys have not seen it, the Aaron Rodgers press conference where he like basically tears the entire organization a new asshole. Um, that is one of the greatest rips of an organization I've ever seen, and it's crazy because I don't think he really intended for it to go there originally, but I think at the same token he went in there knowing that if somebody just asked the right thing, that maybe I'll just go off. And it happened to be the very first question of a 37-minute interview. And if you haven't seen it, they keep showing the part on ESPN where he's all about like I was debating retirement. Like I promise you, like that part's cool and all. The previous 7 minutes before that are epic. I mean, just epic. I actually like the guy now. I liked him before, but I gained a light point with him for oh dude, he rips the organization apart. It priceless video. I know, real. Let's do a lit. Maybe if we don't know, dude. I never, dude. It is what I do this for fun, man. When it becomes not fun anymore, I'll quit. But no, this is for fun. We do one awesome. If not, no worries. We'll save her for tomorrow. There's some big teams up there too. Baker's up there for Cleveland. You've got Dion among many others for Dallas. Green Bay has Devontae. Rams are Falk. Miami is God pick. I mean, we hit Ricky last night, but just pick a name. Miami's got a few. San Fran has Kittle among others. Seattle's sitting there holding the DK. Yeah, there's a bunch. There's a bunch left in here. Yeah, this series we're wide open on the series. Heck yeah, are we taking shots? Did you ever? Incidentally, Chris, did you ever finish that bottle of I forget what it was called, the Metallica whiskey you had? I've still never seen it here. Yeah, Rose looks like she could just tear you apart. She reminds me of like Mila Jovovich from The Fifth Element. Like pretty in the face, but she looks like she literally could just like rip your head off. It's an old fight, but still, I even love watching the older fights. They're good. I got into that a long time ago. The UFC Ultimate Knockout series, where it's nothing but it's like they're each like an hour and a half long, but it's nothing but knockouts for an hour and a half. Oh, so fun to watch. And they go all the way back. They go from UFC 1 all the way forward. Like if you watch the series, I've watched the majority of it. Yep, done and gone. Oh yeah, it was yeah. And it's not something you can find anymore, right? It was just like a special release, or is it like a current? Keep it for a while. Yeah, it's. I'm bummed that we learned that salted caramel crown no longer in production. Can't find it anywhere. In my store up the street, they used to have tons of it, and I went in there the other day. I was like, "Where'd the salted caramel go?" They're like, "Oh yeah, that got discontinued." I'm like, "What?" They're like, "Yeah." I'm like, "If you ever get any more, they know my phone number." I'm like, "If you get any more, let me know." It's bad when the liquor store has your phone number, isn't it? And I do it just for Crown and for Absolute Apple before they started stocking it by like 8, 10 bottles at a time. That's picked up a good bit. Hit or me, yeah. Yep, that's like flavors of Crown. I'm lucky because I have a store up the street that carries them. They carry almost everything. I don't know how they get it half the time, but like nobody else here will have caramel or peach. Like they still have peach in stock, and that's like for most of you guys out there, you see it once a year for like 2 months, and that's it. They stock it on the regular, and by stock I mean I walk in and there's 12, 15 bottles on the shelf. Like it's crazy. Baseball trades plenty today. Is today. Well, what's trade deadline tomorrow? I saw they were trading Rizzo from Rizzo went to the Yankees from Chicago. Kid, how you feel about that? I don't think anybody in Chicago can complain if any of those guys. Like I always thought, like Bryant would be gone at some point here soon too, and but I don't think any of those guys. Dodgers got Trey Turner and Max Scherzer from the Nats. The Hall of Fame rejects Curt Schilling's ask to be off the 2022 ballot. Yeah, he's so pissed off at the Hall of Fame, he won't even. I don't think he'd even go to the ceremony if he got elected. This is his final year. That's it. He'll go in just because he complained. He's a good pitcher. Don't get me wrong, but oh really? That I have not seen. What? Hang on. Coffee Breakers busted. This is at the National yesterday. Busted a box of 2011 Topps Update Baseball and a Mike Trout black numbered to 60 parallel popped out of the box. Holy crap! Jim Mint 9.5 sold in March for 125, so probably about 80 or 75 or 80,000 now, if not more than that. He's one guy that it doesn't seem like his value drops. He's one of those rare ones that kind of stays up the entire time. That's pretty sweet, man. Yeah, I like the older I get, I try more. The more I like trying different stuff. Yeah, whiskey remastered, right? 149 a bottle for this shit. Wow. That's wow. Wow, that's wild. Number 9 is what it's called. A blend of 3 to 4 year old straight rye and straight bourbon mashed, fermented, distilled and aged at the Cedar Ridge Distillery. It's only $40 a bottle. That's not bad. I can buy it. I can buy it. 45 proof. And the first review, I bit more bite than needed. So it's pretty strong, evidently. It's kind of what I'm getting the gist of just by reading reviews. Chris, how you feel about it? Is it stronger? Yeah, everybody's saying stronger than smooth. Still smooth, but definitely's got a bite to it. See, I kind of like stuff like that. Yeah, exactly. It ends up being tasty. Women's final. Yeah, again, ESPN. If anybody's interested, just trying to find something to watch tonight other than the Olympics. Um, Usman Masvidal 2 is playing on ESPN 2 tonight. NFL's got this training camp, but it's the same they played earlier today, obviously. The Olympics were on earlier today, too. I happened to catch them while I was at work. It's got a kick. Nice. I'd like to get them. I'd love to see. We don't ever get any of that stuff down here. Yeah, we never get any of the specialty liquors or any of that stuff. Freaking like the Crown. The Crown. They released apple and peach in like a canned version you could buy. I've never seen it. I've had guys send me pictures like they have it. I'm like, shit, man. And so I found out that evidently they don't serve it down here. Heck yeah. Maybe possibly. We're probably done. I'll give her last call for the night. It's 10:17. Like I said, we'll hold her up. I'll redo the SKU and put it up on the site. We'll try again tomorrow. Yeah, yeah. Netflix releasing. Yeah, Outer Banks season 2 comes out. It's like 45 from here where they shot everything. So it's kind of a big deal down here. Great show though. It actually was a pretty good show. I hadn't seen it in a minute, so uh, the kids are in there rewatching. Well, Mia's been rewatching it all day, but she had no volleyball today, so she took her day to rest. And so they're binging, getting ready for the new season. I guess it drops at 3 a.m. The first set that has the rookies in their NFL uniforms. It's honestly probably Origins, unless that's changed. I'm going to go Origins because typically you get them in their rookie uniforms, but the numbers are all photoshopped as like 9s or 0s, and all the jersey swatchers are from the rookie premiere. So usually they're the same thing. You'll either have 9s or 0s in your jerseys. Rose just knocked that girl. Oh, wow. I just happened to look up. She is dazed and confused. She just got knocked the out. Yeah, even elite is college. Yeah. Oh, she's pissed. She's upset. She's like wobbling around over there, like, dude, you got knocked out. Get over it. I want to see the replay. Yeah, Elite just released. I've been chasing the Playmate or the Playmakers. I think is what they're called. No, what the hell's the insert called? I bought 4 of them. Um, oh, it is called Playmakers. Yeah, the yeah, out of Elite, the case hits out of 2021 Elite. I've been doing the AP's the Viking guy in it, so I've been chasing him down. I've got 4 of them coming. I just figure, and they're selling for cheap. Like they go for like $30, 25, $30. I've been picking them up every time I see one come up, I catch one if I can. I'm 4 for 4 right now. Yeah, she got knocked out. Look at Rogan's face. She got clocked, and the ref picks her up, and she's like falling backwards. And John Wavy, yeah, Rose just belted her. Yeah, I've got an offer on that one. There's 2 up on eBay now, but yeah, they're cool looking cards. But it seems like everything these case hits are worth. When you look at like Donruss Downtowns and um, what do you have? Lightspeed for Luminance. There's a few like these case inserts go for like stupid money in some cases. Yeah, what happened to Terry Francona? I heard that today. He's out for the rest of the year. That is one. Speaking of Colts, I picked up that Chantilly. I got 2 of them because dude, I wasn't passing them up, man. I picked up a couple of. I have a couple Carson Wentz Colts that live sitting over here. He had them there. I was like, really? And I snagged. He had one. I bought one. I bought it Saturday. It was right before I left Saturday. I came. I had one extra. I had a space in the box, and I was like, I'll just put this in the box. I bought one helmet, and then I came back the next day, and he had another one sitting there. I'm like, dude, you have another one? He's like, yeah. I'm like, dude, how many things you got? He's like, just 2. And I ended up buying that one too. I figured that way at least I could have a nice Colt in the next series. Oh, Wentz AO1. Every time it's AO1. Every time he signs. I've never seen his name without the inscription. I hope he does well for you guys. I still feel bad about the whole Luck thing. I loved Andrew Luck. Dude, if you guys ever followed him on Instagram, dude, his feed on Instagram was funny as shit. Such a funny dude. And but I have a feeling he left football, and you'll never see Andrew Luck near a football field again. I don't think so. I just say he just seems like he'd be one of those guys that just walk away and not look back. You know what I mean? In the way that I think Philip Rivers. Here's a little tip. I think Philip Rivers is a great pickup on cards right now because he's cheap. He's probably going into the Hall of Fame, and with 10 kids, that guy ain't gonna have time to sign autographs in his spare time. So I really don't think you're going to see a whole lot of his stuff. Dude, I have no idea. I was going to ask it in the room. Dude, I have no idea what the AO1. Aoki killed it. Did you go see Steve today? Was he playing? I thought Steve was at the National. One of my buddies is friends with him, and dude, I tell you, Steve's got some wicked ass cards. He's been doing it for about pretty solid for about 4 or 5 years. He's got some big boys. Was he really? Oh shit! Are you kidding me? Are they doing? There's a live stream. Oh, it's on Twitter. On the tweeter. Oh, it's on Hulu too. Hell yeah, I got Hulu. We got. I just want to log in. Dude, I love Steve Aoki. I love old Aoki though. I love the old Aoki stuff. He was always fun. Yeah, he's fun. I've seen a lot of those guys. See, I grew up on like oh well, I grew up on rap, and then I found like I was a huge Chemical Brothers fan. I love the Chemical Brothers. They are two of my favorite dudes. Like I love those guys. I love Daft, Fat Boy Slim. My one like graciousness of fame, and everybody knows who Fat Boy Slim is just because that song he put out years ago. But on his album that broke him huge, where that here let me go find it real quick. Not You've Come a Long Way. Let me find his catalog real quick. It was it was You've Come a Long Way, I think. No, let me see. I'm looking. But anyway, I think it's this one. No, it's not that one. Well, anyway, there's a picture on the front of the album cover of two machines. One's an Apple and one's a PC. I built the PC. I met him through what was that cat's name? Shoot, DJ Freddie Fresh was he was Norman's best friend at his wedding, and I met him through him, and I ended up building a computer for him when I owned the computer store at Minneapolis. He was up there touring and needed a machine, and so I ended up building him a machine, and it ended up making it onto the album cover. I'm like, that's freaking great. And so I've seen him a few times live. Yeah, he's oof, dude. I'm a huge fan of. I always liked the happy faces that he liked, and yeah, he was fun. I listened to Oakenfold, Tiesto. I've met Carl Cox. Um, Carl Cox was cool because he was like 45 years old. Dude still spins. I'm like, it's great. Yeah, I grew up on that stuff for a bit. I liked Skrillex for a minute. I wish Skrillex would put something new out. It's definitely like, as the kids call it, it's like if you go to the dentist and they're drilling your teeth. That's exactly the music you would think of as they're drilling your teeth at the dentist's office. Like that's exactly what that stuff is. But I'm a sucker for it. I love it. I'm a bass head. I'm a huge bass nectar guy, despite all the controversy. I've always loved Lauren. Good dude, freaking, and just his dude, absolute beast beat maker. It shows. I tell you, that's one show I would tell you. If you've never been to a bass nectar show, go one time. I damn near pay for your ticket to go. He's not touring now, but it's an experience like no other. There's so much bass in that room, like you literally feel your heart, like you can feel your heart beating. It's there's nothing like it. So amazing. What up, Mr. Fandom? How are you? You got your daughter done all right? I take it. Congrats, buddy. I'm glad you got to see it on your phone at least. Might be done. We got like seven to close on a helmet. We're hanging out on a lid. If anybody'd like to break one, there's a few teams left to grab if you would like. Holy crap. I just stole that card. Holy shit. X Fractor to 269 AP Topps Chrome Rookie. $70. Thanks, man. I'll take that. That's well worth it. Oh, good, man. On the 7-1 at 2 a.m. Oh, dude, if I didn't have a wife and kids. Oh, yeah. I was, dude, again, I lived in Minneapolis and could walk to First Avenue, which is Prince's Club in downtown, at like 21 years old. Dude, I lived that life for like 3 or 4 years. It was fun. The Kelly's a 16 by 20, but then by the time you put it into the frame and stuff, it's much, much larger. I don't have the exact measurement. Um, Not on me. If Trimmer's here in the background, he'll spit it real quick. He knows it by heart. I want to say it's something like 20, like 23 or 21 by 20. No, yeah, maybe 21 by 26 or 27, something like that is the measurement. They're quite large. I tell you one thing, they're definitely a decadent piece. And in this series versus the previous, because the framing company switched over or switched ownership, they make them differently now than they did on the other series, and they're a lot sturdier. I do like them. I didn't like them at first, but now that I've actually held both of them, the small and the big. 'Cause I got one of each done when I had them shipped. Um, they feel so much thicker and nicer. I really am impressed. I love the lettering on the landscape portraits a lot better this time around. They didn't like on the landscapes they would always like stretch it to fit last time. Now it's like perfectly proportioned. Oh yeah, yeah. Here, you want to see a photo? Here's a photo of it. Give me a second. I've got it somewhere. Give me a minute. Yeah, right here. Here you go. Yeah, it's you, buddy, right there. Huge Sig, Hall of Fame '02. I liked it. I personally picked up the pick. It's an older photo. I don't think the Sig is older. I think it's newer. But I love how he actually wrote the name Jim out, which you never see. It's always just J. Kelly, and he always crumples the J and the K together, so it looks kind of one word. But he actually kind of spread everything out on this one. I tell you, the line cut off for where the auto cuts off right there at the edge couldn't have been any more perfect to fit in a frame. But yeah, that's your picture, brother. It looks good. Beckett circle on the bottom. Yeah, it's sick, man. I was happy to put that one in the series. I'm a huge Jim guy. When I met him, one of the greatest dudes I met. Just so nice. I mean, and I didn't expect him to be. I didn't expect. He's one guy I would never expect to be a jerk. Super freaking nice, and he was the first guy where like I had given him a helmet. It was the camo lid that ended up with like 6 grips on it, and I gave him this helmet, and it was all taped out. And I'm like, this is what I want done. And he stops and he looks. He's like, and he started making suggestions. Well, I've done quite a few of these. What if I do this here and this here? I'm like, Jimmy, you signed more of these than I have. You go right ahead. I just appreciate you being here. And sure enough, he sits and eyes it out, and it came out beautiful. I guarantee that's still sitting where it went. Yes, the Hall of Fame script. Oh yeah, yeah, that's a nice photo. Nice photo. Yeah, huge fan of Jim. And the first time I saw him, he looked tired. Like you could tell. And somebody at the show had mentioned that he had just went through, I think, his third round of chemo or something, and so he looked rough. I've seen him twice, and the second time I saw him, totally different. Looked like a new man. Like he looked just healthy and happy. It's almost like Dorsett. Like Dorsett, the last he just looked tired, and this time 100% with it and was there. Good old time. I talked to him for about 5-10 minutes. He did 2 lids for me at this past show, and yeah, was totally with it, coherent. I was just so happy to see. Because you hate to, these guys all. I mean, back before it became the No Fun League, um, these guys played rough and took a lot of concussions and stuff. You hate to see these guys freaking, lose it when they get older. I don't wish that upon anybody. That's a rough road to go. Definitely a rough road. Mr. Trimmer, how are you, sir? What is going on? We're just kind of hanging out tonight. We've only broken one frame. We hit Jim Kelly. That's it. We're just kind of sitting here. I'm mostly talking. You guys can't talk beyond the text window there. A Zoom call would be fun one night. We should do it one of these days. But we're just kind of hanging out. I figured I'd stay on for a few, see if we're trying to do a helmet. There's like 7 teams to close. To get in the Vegas show. Are you still down there in Vegas? Nice. Yes. Yeah, it's a paid script for him. A lot of guys are doing that now too. They do it where some guy, I would think, like if I was an NFL player and I made to the Hall of Fame, I would make sure everything I sold, everything I signed from that point forward had my Hall of Fame letters on it so people knew. These guys charge like 50. Shit, I think Palomali was 50 at the last signing, and yeah, I love the guys that give it away free. Heck yeah, buddy. How is it down there? Y'all having fun? Yes, that's 14 crown. Yeah, I'm good. I like 14 crown, but the parallels were just ridiculous in that set. Could buy a Randy Moss, Adrian Peterson duels from 2010 National Treasures Dual Shield 101. $18,000. No ink on this card. $18,000 is the asking price. 18K for 2 shields and no auto. I'm good, dude. I got word yesterday of him and it's Thurman Thomas, Andre Reed, and Ronnie Lott are all doing like a private together, and they're like reasonably priced. And I mean, prices have gone up, but I mean, guys they haven't been horrible. Like, okay, so here, let me pull my list. So, like, I mean, they weren't bad. Like Jalen Hurts. So Jalen, I mean, like, dude, for being a starting quarterback in the league, he's 125 a sig on a premium. So you get like a flex dunk for 125. He's cheap. Like a lot of these guys, my ink bill goes ridiculous because I always do scripts, and scripts add up fast. Especially if a guy is like Derek Brooks. Derek Brooks is 25 a script, 100%. So if I do 6 scripts, it's a 200. That lid becomes 250 plus helmet plus cert. Or like Jalen was 40 a script, so I didn't have Jalen script anything, but I had Miles Sanders who signed all my stuff that Hurts did. So my lids will be duals. They're dual Hurts Miles Sanders lids. His scripts were 25, so I had him do the scripts. Just to save a few bucks. The guys I go for like yeah, Palomalu he wasn't bad. He was 50.75, but his sig price was I think he was 250 a sig. Like Drew Pearson. Drew Pearson was $15 a script. Heck yeah, let's do 8 around that star. Let's go. It's like 120 bucks. Mr. Chandler, how are you? How are you? Headliner list is here. We're just kind of hanging tonight. I went live early, and then it's Thursday, and I don't know. We're just kind of chilling. But that's the full headliner page. And they're all available. All 12 of those are floating through. Diggs up there. You've got DK, a bunch of F7s. I don't have any of the Riddells pictured, but there's Riddell Authentics all through here too. Eclipses and Lunars, and it's all custom. I think there's one standard speed authentic helmet. That's it. Very solid series so far. We did three last night. We hit it was three good ones. We hit Eddie George, Chad Johnson, and Ricky last night. Those were the three we hit. So that's what we've pulled so far. There are a lot still here. But yeah, man, how you been, brother? Hope everything is going good. We are just talking freaking nationals this weekend. So yeah, a lot of guys aren't breaking. A lot of guys are off for the weekend just because went to the nationals. I want to do it one year. We're talking about next year going. We were going to do it this year, but the whole COVID thing, and then we're prepping to get Haley ready for school. We got to take her up there, take her up in a couple of weeks. I have to cancel. I got to kill a Colorado trip off because we got to take her, which is fine. It works out this year. That damn Delta variant's doing its thing. Thunderjunk has the Singletary. Thunderjunk is Indy and Purdue, is what he collects. Yeah, there is a trade page up on the. Yeah, trade page is up there. Yeah, that's the trade page. If anybody's looking for any of those, the respective owners are printed below. Yeah, he has that Michael. That Singletary is badass too, with 5 scripts. That's a hell of a photo. Both the Chicago photos that are up there. Schiff's got the Urlacher too. I just love that. That is so Friday Night Lights. Just the photo. I just love the iconicness of the pose and everything. That's so Brian, and it's also pre-hair. Yeah, you have to request it a lot. And that's why, like I said, I love going to signings. I hate doing mail-ins because a lot of times if you mail in, especially with scripts and stuff, it's your 20% chance going to get it right. 80% chance something's going to screw up. It's not going to get put in the right spot. I love it just because I bring all my materials with me. So if somebody screws up some ink, we can wipe that thing on spot. Shift knows. I did that a couple of times this last time around. We had to. I still say I don't care what that guy at the sat booth said, Dustin. We could have wiped that orange off that lid, and it would have never. It wouldn't have left a shadow. I wanted to do it just to find out, but I didn't want to do it and screw your helmet up. So we did. Against my better judgment, we didn't, but I think we'd have been a-okay. Who got this fight? This was Masvidal, right? I forget who won this fight. We're gonna find out here in about 6 minutes. Heck yeah! All right, we're still 7 to close. I'm the last call. This is what 10:42. I say we'll come back and hang out tomorrow. I can drink tomorrow, so. And yeah. Like I said, back tomorrow night, Saturday night, Sunday. Yeah, all weekend I'll be here. The whole Buffer brothers, like the Buffer brothers that didn't know they were brothers that met like 30 years later, after 30 or 40 years later, and now they're both announcers. One is UFC and one is boxing. It's just phenomenal how that worked out. This was a pretty good fight. I don't want to go look and see who won because I kind of will be surprised, but at the same token, I kind of want to look. Yeah, this is I think this is one or two. Yeah, this is first. This is first. So yeah, I think Usman won this one. Masvidal won the second, right? I think so. I can't remember. Yeah, the NBA draft's not as exciting this year. Like I don't know. I feel bad because I don't know. I know like a couple of these guys, but just due to the fact we didn't have college basketball. Well, we had like a shortened season, and then the tournament like started with one game, and then they played like half the game, and then they're like, yeah, we can't do this. I still can't believe Russell Westbrook went to the Lakers. So that's just man. Things like that make me root for people like Giannis who just go and build team. Go to the team and they build it from the ground up, and here you go. I will leave her be. I think we'll leave her be till tomorrow. Um, yeah, give me a few and I'll switch the ski around on the website. I'll make it. If you want to pay for your teams, you can, but you obviously don't have to. And eclipse Josh Allen. Josh hasn't signed all off season. From what I hear, he's been in the gym. That's one guy. I tell you, I was swung and missed huge on Josh Allen. Dumped all my Josh Allens. I have a few Donruss rookie, like Donruss and Optic rookie base, but all my autos I dumped to him. I'm still kicking myself for it. To the point that I remember we went to Mainline in Pittsburgh. God, what 3 years ago? And I traded. I still have the booklet though. I have a six auto booklet up here that I traded. I gave up a Josh Allen rookie auto to 25 and $50 for the booklet. Man, kicking myself for it now. Usman put him on the map, and Masvidal's just pounding on him. Just pounding on him. Heck yeah, we'll give her a shot again to Mark. Man, killer Jim Kelly tonight though. Regardless, there's 14 left in that series. That's 14 left. Five are headliners, three are bigs. Um, like I said, there's some sick ones still left. Quite a few Hall of Famers still left. A lot of Hall of Famers left actually. Um, I've already mentioned there's a few running backs left for you running back guys out there. Dude, I've got a few. I think I have like four or five paper and like two or three optic. Yeah, they're worth. Yeah, and it's like now you have to get them graded. And it's the same thing like the Mahomes optics. Like a Mahomes optic base non-graded is like $600, but if you grade it and it grades like nine, if it grades a 10, you're like 3K. If you're at 9.5, you're right now. I think you're like 21 or 22, something like that. Like you literally have to throw $20 at it and see. Like that's what I've been doing with HGA is just you throw $20 and just see what happens. Like you're crazy not to at this point. But it's nuts. Like I've just cards are just they confuse me now because I've never seen it where numbered cards. And I understand the rarity of the pool and all that. Like I get that, but I've never seen just numbered cards. I've got so many parallels in my commons boxes because parallels. Then you pull an AP to 25 out of like 13 triple threads. It's like, oh, that's cool. It's $8, not four. You know, like it's not like it is now where you pull a parallel of 25 and it's worth like 2K or best offer. Like it's crazy. Hey, heck yeah, man. I'm holding these. Like I said, until they go to grade, I'm holding. That's my plan. Old flex paste. Your flex tape doesn't work as well as I thought it would, but the paste evidently does. You can use it underwater. He's built a boat with it. You got a leak in your camper? We got you. Mouse in your house? No problem. We'll tape up that mouse hole so he can't get in. He get back, and then they show video of the mouse coming back and looking at the hole, and going, "Oh crap, he flex pasted it." So silly. Wow. Wowzers. I think we'll leave her be till tomorrow. So yeah, this guy, like I said, this guy's filling till tomorrow. I'll leave it. I'll switch it around the site here in a minute. Phantom, I'll submit your Jim Kelly to ship. I hope that goes out tomorrow. I'm trying to get everything that's missing and that needs to be shipped out before the weekend. I'm trying to get them to get it done. So I will do my best to push and make it happen. I already have a spot for it. Oh, there you go. Hell yeah, man. But yeah, if anybody needs anything, shoot me a message. I'll be back tomorrow night. Like I said, probably 8:30 tomorrow night. I'll be back. So bring your liquor bottles. Let's drink tomorrow and have some fun. Crack a couple portraits and maybe a helmet or two, and maybe we'll find some good live sports tomorrow night. I don't know what we got for Olympics tomorrow. We'll find something though. But yeah, everybody be easy. You guys have a great Friday. If anybody needs anything, like I said, just shoot me a message. Let me know. But I'll get you guys all shipped tomorrow. Again, everybody from yesterday, you guys are all gone. Everybody's on their way. I didn't text you guys tracking, but I have them if you need it. I just forgot to with work and stuff today, so I ran on lunch and dropped everything off. So they left early. But yeah, you guys should have those by Monday or Tuesday. I would think at the latest. So yeah, Usman just knocked Masvidal out. That's right, Usman did win this one. Knocked him out. So heck yeah, yeah. If anybody needs anything, message me. But yeah, you guys be great. Be safe. Y'all have a good night. Thanks for hanging out as always. And yeah, we'll see you guys tomorrow night. Everybody have a great evening. Take care. And yeah, enjoy your Friday. Don't work too hard.